Welcome to Pilates. Let's have a great Pilates day. Let's sit on our sit bones, head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip alignment, and belly button to the spine. I want you to feel really tall right here, dropping those shoulder blades. Yeah, that's it. All right, inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down, exhale up and inhale down, exhale up. Now we're going to the side, into the corner of the room. So where the ceiling and the wall meet, bicep over your ear, your head is over your tailbone, and you're taking a lift out of that hip, out of the serratus. Good. Put your hand over your ear, guide your head across, and take a deep breath. I just had a nice big opening right there. Make sure the shoulder stays down. Beautiful. Then take it across, rotate, sweep it out. You're looking ahead on the floor. I want you to feel the shoulder blades separate from the other one. And you have a twist in your oblique right here. Now you can stay here or take it into a spinal twist. Hand on the thigh, the other hand behind you. Begin, inhale, and exhale, rotate. Begin, inhale, and exhale, rotate. Begin, inhale, and exhale, rotate. And we're going to breathe 3 times. Then inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Roll your shoulders back twice. And then roll your shoulders forward twice. And then we're going to switch sides. All right, inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale, and it's over to the other corner of the room. We are over our ear with our bicep. We're stretching toward the corner. We're making sure we're open, right, in the shoulders. Then we take our hand across our head to our ear and guide our head across. Beautiful. And then you're going to inhale across, exhale to rotation, sweep that arm out, separating that shoulder blade, feeling that big opening back there. Then stay here or follow me to the spinal twist. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift yourself up as you go along and then breathe 3 times. And then inhale to prepare, bring those hands together, push the palms toward the screen, drop your shoulders away from the ears. Once you find this position, I want you to pull in through the belly and start to open those vertebrae with your breath in the back of your body. So you're just bringing those shoulder blades apart and the whole vertebrae are releasing. Beautiful. Now put your hands in front of your ears, put your feet together, and then you're going to hinge forward. Bring yourself across the room. You want to feel this in your groin and hips and back. Rotate the palms to the ceiling and then curl yourself up. We're going to put our legs out to a wide opening and drop them side to side. Opening our hips, activating our hips. Good. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. Try to land so you get that good opening. 2 and 1. Tuck under and then come into your tabletop. Hand under your shoulder, knees under your hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Really push your head and butt together. Curl up like a cat. Flatten those feet. Bottom and chin up. Curl up like a cat. One more time. You're separating. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Sit back. Walk those hands forward and take a nice deep breath right here. And 2 more. Get that? Try to keep expanding the extension back there. Last one. Bring yourself back up to the tabletop, come over to one side, and then bring yourself down to the mat for a warm-up. Drop everything down, lift your glutes up, take them down the mat, wiggle your upper body up. Great job. Okay, we're going to start with our warm-up. We're going to start with the hundreds. So you can do this with your head down in tabletop. So one of the things we want to make sure is our belly buttons to the spine. And whenever we move, we're not pushing it up or arching the back, right? We really want to have that belly button to the spine. So you have everything tucked under. So you could do it here. You could do it with a curl up here, looking through your legs. Now remember, in the curl up, you never look at the ceiling. That drops your head onto your neck, which is too much weight for your neck and could feel really painful. Or you can take your feet out into that long Pilates position. All right, hands at the side. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 30. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. We're going to bring one leg in. Put our hand on the ankle, the other hand in the inside of the knee, and then switch. Single leg stretch. Push and push. Nice. Pull that belly in as you take that leg out and in. The prime mover here is your transverse abdominal. It's recruiting your hips and firing up through the glutes. But our prime mover is our transverse abdominal. So it's super core work. 4 more sets. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, both sides. Lower your head, hug your knees, circle around one side twice, and then to the other side twice. And then we are going to start our one side, the other side together now. Okay, so we're putting our legs to tabletop. Now this, you can do this lying down, but I would actually recommend to curl up because it's going to protect your back more. The other option is to put a mat right under your back, okay? So the way this is going to work, your hands are at your side. You're looking straight through those thighs. You're going to push out one leg to 45, the other leg to 45, together and in. Out and out, together and in. Push and push, together and in. Let's push and push, together and in. Take it out and out, together and in. Push it out and out, together and in. Beautiful job. You're feeling that extension of the transverse abdominal, the movement in the back of the legs. Good. Now, if this is too hard, this position, put one hand behind your head, out, or both hands behind the head, or switch hands off and on. Out, together and in. Last 4 sets. And out, together and in. Take it out and out, together. Last 2 sets. Out and out, together and in. Last set. Out and out, together and in. All right. You take it out to the extended position. Now this one's a little easier when you're lying down. You're going to take one leg up, the other leg up, bring them up and down. Lift and lift, bring it up and together. Keep the legs long and straight. Lift, up and down. Lift, lift, together and down. Now the lower you go, the more you're going to arch your back. So I would recommend a curl up for that. But you also want to challenge that abdominal, that transverse abdominal, so that you're really working it, right? And up, together, and let's do 8 more. And good. Together and 7. Lift, long line, and lift and lower. 6. And you're breathing. Good. Together and exhale. Inhale and exhale and together and good. Take it up. Last 5. And up. Together and down. Keep going. Feeling this in my hips. Together and down. Last 4. And lift. Together and down. And 3. And up. And together and down. And 2. And up. And together and down. Last 1. And up. And together. And put those feet down. Knees together. And feet apart. Nice job. Okay. Beautiful. So we're going to do something with our roll-up. So I'd like you to get in your roll-up position. Let's make sure our whole body's separated here. Now we're going to take one leg out to a flex and one leg bent. We're going to curl up. We're going to take ourselves up to the lift and then come across You're only going to get as far as that leg, right? And bring it up and then slide that other leg back in. And you're going to reverse that position. Curl up. Now, if you need help here, you can put your hand under your thigh, lift and up, take it across, bring it up, and curl it all the way down. And then both legs down. So that's the single, single, double. So good. Take it, lift, try not to throw yourself. Curl across, bring it up, and bring yourself all the way back down. One leg in, curl it up. Now, if you're having way too much trouble, push that leg out as you come up, and that will help with your extension across. And then when you come down, bring it back in, right? Switch sides. Take it up. Take it, lift. Yeah, where you still that help in the back. And take it across. Then really push through and bring it up. And take it all the way down, both legs. Take it, curl, lift it up. Take it across, lift it up, and curl it all the way down, one leg in. We only have 2 more sets of these to go. Take it up, bring it to the top. Take it across, bring it up, and bring it all the way down and switch. Good. Take it up. Again, you can grab or push out if you're having too much trouble making that first lift. Bring it up and curl it all the way down, both the legs out. Curl it up. Big inhale helps you get to that top. Take it across, bring it up, and punch it all the way down. Last one. Bring one leg in. Take it, curl. Bring it, lift, take it across, go to the lift, and curl all the way down and switch. Curl it up, take it to the lift, take it across, take it to the lift, and bring it all the way down, both legs out. Curl it up, take it to the lift, take it across, take it to the lift, and bring it all the way down. Bring those knees in. Rock side to side. Nice job. So you kind of got the drift. All right, I feel like I need to slow down a little bit. Am I going really fast? I feel like I'm going really fast. Okay, we're going to do something easy, crossovers. So single, single, 1, 2, right? So curl yourself up, get those legs to tabletop. We're going to go across to the center, across to the center, and then side to side. Nice job. Start on the other side this time. Across to the center, across to the center, then side to side. Good job. Starting with the first side. Make sure your shoulder blades are off the floor. Across to the center, across to the center, side to side. Other side. Extend the leg. Across to the center, across to the center. I'm breaking it up, side to side. Good job. Across to the center, across to the center, and then side to side. Beautiful. Other side. Across to the center, across to the center, and side to side. Good job. Across to the center, across to the center, side to side. Good. Start cross to the center, across to the center. I was putting the wrong leg up. Side to side. Again, cross to the center, across to the center, side to side. Now, if you don't get the switchovers, doesn't matter. You're still doing the workout, right? Across to the center, across to the center, and side to side. Other side. Across to the center, across to the center, and side to side. Good job. Across to the center, across to the center, and side to side. Last set. Last one. Across to the center, across to the center, and it's side to side. Put those legs down. Come up into your bridge. Gives you some release there, right? Beautiful job. And then lower it down. We're going to come over to the side. I'm going to put my fan on because I'm getting nice and warm from this workout. All right. So straight down the mat. Slide that arm out of your shoulder. Push those legs together, pointed, tuck that hip under. Your hands can go up or they can be in front on your fingertips, right? So I'm going to put mine up. You want to create alignment. Put your head over your tailbone. I have a tendency to roll my head toward my chest. Because I'm so used to that curl, right? So you're going to take the top leg and put it behind the bottom leg. Got it? So we're going to lift the front leg, lift the back leg together, and one. Lift and lift together, and two. Lift and lift together, and three. Lift and lift, good job, together, and four. Lift and lift together, and five. Nice and slow, be aware, together, and six. Lift and lift together, and seven. Lift and lift together, and eight. Lift and lift together, and nine. Lift and lift. 10 to go. Come on, up. Feeling that leg nice and long. Good. That's one. Lift. Ooh, and lift together, and two. Lift and lift together, and three. Lift. Good job. Keep it nice and long. Lift together, and four. Lift and lift together, and five. Lift and lift together, and six. Lift. Nice. Feeling that from under the hip and in that abductor. Adductor. Lift and lift together, and eight. Lift and lift together, and nine. You are finishing this one off. Good. Together, and 10. Bend those knees, put that hand into the mat, and come up onto your elbow. Bring that elbow to the back of the mat, the glutes to the back of the mat, and the legs out together in front. Lift your body up. All right. So we're going to take the top leg up, the bottom leg up, lower, lift together. Okay. You might want to have your hands up front for this, but do not fall your weight on your hands. Also, watch the shifting of your shoulder going back and forth like this. So you want to maintain that upper anchor for that lower movement. So take one leg up, the bottom leg up, lower, lift, and one. Up and up, lower, lift, and two. Up and up, lower, lift, and three. Up and up, lower, lift, and four. Top leg, bottom leg, lower, together, and five. Up, I feel so much in my waist, lower, together, and six. Lift, lift, lower, together, and seven. Lift, lift, lower, together, and eight. Lift, lift, lower, together, and nine. Lift, lift, lower, together, and 10. Lift, lift, lower, together, and one. Lift, lift, lower, together, and two. Really feeling it. Lift, lift, lower. We got three. Lift, lift, lower. Here comes four. Lift, lift, lower, together, and five. Lift, lift, lower, together, and six. Lift, lift, lower, together, and seven. Lift, lift, lower, together, and eight. Lift, lift, lower, together, and nine. Lift, lift, lower, together, and 10. Now bring those feet right below the knees. Bring yourself up onto your hand. You're going to have this stack. You're going to slide the foot off so the top foot is behind the bottom. Got it? So we're going to lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, extend, and 1, lower down. Lift, lift, extend, and 2, and lower. Lift, lift, extend, and 3, and lower. Lift, lift, extend, and 4, lower. Lift, lift, extend, and 5, lower. Lift, lift, extend, and 6. Good job. Lift, extend, and 7, lower. Lift, lift, extend, and 8, lower. Lift, lift, extend, and 9, lower. Here's our last one. This was the only one with the 10 set. Extend and lower. Now I want you to take your feet forward into a flex and come over into that forward fold. And I want you to reach as far forward with your head as possible. That's my mat. As far as forward with your head as possible. And just stay there and breathe, extending your back. Okay, we're coming to the other side. I'll put a mat under me for this hip. Try to scoot back to make that happen. Goes that way. So it's not throwing me off balance. Whenever you have a mat, you don't want it to make you a teeter-totter, right? You want to make sure that it's just an extra padding. All right, take your arm out from your shoulder, drop your head onto your bicep, make that curl. Your legs are stacked and your hips are tucked under. You're separating the back leg from the front leg. I think arms up is best, but if you need it in front for balance, go right ahead. Point those feet really deliciously. All right, got it? Front leg, back leg, together. That's 1. Front leg, back leg, together. That's 2. Don't let them drop, right? Back leg, together. 3. Front leg, back leg, together. 4. Front leg, back leg, together. 5. We have a pause at the top every time we raise something. And 6. Front leg, back leg, together. And 7. Front leg, back leg, together. And 8. Front leg, back leg, together. And 9. Front leg, back leg. We've got 10 to go. Lift and lift, together, and 1. Lift, lift, together, 2. I love that little pause at the top. Lift, together, 3. Lift, lift, together, 4. Lift, lift, together, 5. Lift, took the back one first, together, 6. Lift, lift, together, 7. Lift, lift, together, 8. Lift, lift, together, 9. And lift, lift, together, and 20. Bend those knees, put the hand down, bring yourself up onto your elbow, push back to the back of your mat if you're not there already. Take the legs forward, tuck the hips under, arms up or in front. I think up is better because you can do that reach for the final one. Point those toes nice and long. Good. Lift, bottom, lower, and 1. Good. Top, bottom, lower, and 2. Beautiful. Top, bottom, lower, and 3. Good job. Top, bottom, lower, and 4. Beautiful. Top, bottom, lower, and 5. Good. Top, bottom, lower, and 6. Good job. Top, bottom, lower, and 7. Perfect. Top, bottom, lower, and 8. Good. Top, bottom, lower, and 9. Good job. Top, bottom, lower, 10 more. Top, bottom, lower. Feeling this nice. Top, bottom, lower, 2. Beautiful. Top, bottom, lower, 3. Good job. Top, bottom, lower, 4. You've got it. Top, bottom, lower, 5. Nice. Top, bottom, lower, 6. Beautiful. Top, no shaking in those shoulders, right? Lower, 7. Keep yourself as stabilized as you can. Top, bottom, lower, 9. Last one. Top, bottom, lower, and 20. Bend those knees. Bring yourself up onto your hand. Slide one foot behind the other. We've got this. Make sure you're stable and get up here on my mat a little more so I'm not rocking off. So you lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, extend, and 1. Good. Lift and lift, extend, and 2. Down, lift. Oops, 1. Lift, lift, extend, and 3. Nice. Lift, lift, extend, and 4. Nice. Lift, lift, extend, and 5. Lift, lift, extend, and 6. You've got it. Lift, lift, extend, and 7. Nice. Lift, lift, extend, and 8. Nice. Lift, lift, extend, and 9. Beautiful. Lift, lift, extend, and 10. All right, take those legs forward again and take that curl down. All right, the next one's going to be a little bit more advanced. So I'm going to recommend, I'll take my socks off. I'm going to recommend that you bring your knees down if this is too difficult for you. Most of you who I know are live can do it. Those of you on the recording, you decide to figure it out, modify as you go to your own body's needs. Now we are in tabletop. We're going to do side plank, chaturanga push-up. All right, so take one leg back, do 10 sets. Take the other leg back. So we go side plank, down, side plank, down. Lower all the way down, letting yourself touch the mat. Then pull your belly button to the spine. Make sure everything's planked out. And then all the way up. That's 1. Side plank, center, all the way down. Push yourself up. That's 2. Side plank. Good. All the way down. Get your elbows at your waist, facing straight down. Push yourself up. That's 3. Side plank. Good. Take yourself all the way down. Push yourself up. That's 4. Side plank. Take your time to get to those planks. Side plank. Good. All the way down. Good. Push yourself up. That's 5. We're halfway there. Side plank. Lower all the way down. Good. Push yourself up. That's 6. Side plank, center, all the way down. Good. Belly button to spine. Push yourself up. You've got 3 more. Side plank, all the way down. Good job. Push yourself up. That's 8. 2 more. Side plank, all the way down. Push yourself up. You've got 1 more. Here we go. Best one, last one. Side plank. Good. All the way down. Push yourself up. Knees down. Sit back and take a nice stretch here. Good job. Perfect. Now, we're coming around for a pike sit. We may need a mat for that. Sitting on our sit bone, tailbone, all right? So first I want you to put yourself at staff pose with your legs out, your head over your tailbone, your nice long. This will make it easier for us to get into the position, right? So lift, shoulder blades down, head over tailbone. You're going to scoot your feet in until they're flat. That's going to be at 45 degrees. Now we're not bringing it under the knees, we're just scooting them until they're flat. Then you're going to take your arms up, come back 1, 2. Now you're in your pike. Got it? So we're going to lift the legs off the floor one at a time and then lift them together, arms to the side. All right, so we're going to lift together. That's 1. Lift together. That's 2. Lift, and then we're going to add on to this together. So we're only doing 10 here. This is to get us started and also give you something to stay with if you can't do the next part. 4. Look straight ahead. Lift together and 5. Lift together and 6. Lift together and 7. Lift together and 8. Lift together and 9. Lift together and 10. Flatten those knees up. Take a side turn. You just put your hand on your side of your calf and the other hand behind you and you rotate. Feels really good. And let's do that on the other side. Now, in the next one, we're going to start with both legs lifted off the floor. If it's two things that you can do to help yourself. If it's like not working for you, you can keep your hands on the floor. That might help. Or come down on your elbows or put one foot on the floor at the time to stabilize yourself. So we're going to bring ourselves into that position, point the feet. You're going to take one out, the other out, together, and 1. 1. Good. Together, and 2. Extend, look straight ahead, extend, together, and 3. Extend, together, and 4. Extend, together, and 5. Good, nice, together, and 6. Extend, together, and 7. Extend, together, and 8. Extend, together, and 9. You got it. You're there. Together, flex, and down. All right, we're going to bring ourselves to the front. Take our feet to a flex, which is unusual, at shoulder width apart. So it should come down from your shoulders, right? You're on your sit bone. Again, if you need your mat, you can do that. Most of us can get on our sit bones. We're going to have our arms out to the side. We're going to come over to one sawing and up. Good. And then other sawing and up. And then we're actually going to do a good morning move and bring it up. So you're curling yourself into your core. So pull into that core. It's a little bit of a C curve. And then bring yourself up. Okay, got that? So over, saw, up. Over, saw, up, over, good morning, pull it up, good job, over, saw, up, nice, over, saw, up, good morning, pull up, that's 2, over, saw, up, good, over, saw, up, good morning, that's 3, you're doing great. Over, saw, up, good. Over, saw, up. Come back to center. Good morning. That's 4. Over. Yes. Make sure you're lifted to the ceiling Good morning. Lift. You want to be high on the sit bones. That's 5. Over, saw, up. Good. Over, saw, up. Good. Good morning. That's 6. Good. Over, saw, up. Nice. Over, saw, up. Good. Good morning. Lift. That's 7. Over, saw, up. Over, saw, up. Nice. Good morning. Lift. That's 8. Over, saw, up. Good. Over, saw, up. Nice. Good morning. That's 9. Beautiful. Over, saw, up. Nice. Over, saw, up. Nice. Good morning. That's 10. Beautiful job. Bring it in, bounce it out. Roll your shoulders back for 4. And then forward for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next thing we're going to do is the preparation for the open leg rocker, but not the open leg rocker. Okay, because the preparation is also part of Pilates modalities for our core. All right, so we bring ourselves into, again, you might need a pad for this. Lift your feet off the floor. You're putting your hands on your ankles. You take one leg up and down. The other leg up and down. You bring them together. That's 1. So part of the challenge is not to roll back, right? One leg up, down. Other leg up and down. Together, that's 2. Up. Now, if you're having trouble, drop that non-working foot onto the floor. Together, that's 3. You can also put your hands under your side, under your thigh. Lift and lower if that's easier for you, but you're still getting the workout. So together and 5, halfway there. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Together, that's 6. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Together, that's 7. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Together, that's 8. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Together, that's 9. Beautiful. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Together, that's 10. Push those legs out. Bring yourself to the middle of the mat and curl yourself all the way down. Lift and wiggle up. Now our final one is going to be easy. It's going to be the one that takes us to our stretch. So you're going to bring your legs to tabletop one at a time, then to the top one at a time. We're going to do our adductors. So one leg out and in. The other leg out and in. Together and 1. Out and in. Keep yourself really anchored and in. Together and 2. Out and in. Out and in. Together and 3. Out and in. Keep the other one to the center and in. Together and 4. Out and in. Out and in. Make sure you really reach those legs out. 5. Out and in. Out and in. Together and 6. Out and in. Out and in. Together and 7. Out and in. Out and in. Together and 8. Out and in. Wrong one. Out and in. Together and 9. Last one. Out and in. Out and in. Together and 10. Bring yourself into a curl up. Grab one of your legs. Put the other one out into a flex. And we're moving on to our stretch. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Then you lower your upper body and you take it there for 30 seconds. So we're going to breathe into it. We're going to try to make it move a little bit, move the needle here, create a bigger separation between our thighs. We want our body nice and long inside of this. Breathing and breathing. Nice. You're doing great. You have 10 more seconds. Slide that other leg in. And then take your hand on the outside of this one and bring it down. And you're going to get an inside stretch. Now you can drop this bottom leg out to get a little more groin stretch. And just hold it right there. Nice. Breathe into it. Flatten the foot on the bottom leg so it's back to the center and extend the top leg. Try to give it a little bit more distance, down and down and down. We're just going to do 20 seconds here and feel that extension. Nice. Last 10 seconds. And we are going to cross that ankle over the other side, push into that leg, push, push, push. Bring it up off the floor, thread the needle, use your elbow to push. And slip that leg off, slide it out to a flex, curl yourself up and bring the other leg up. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. You've got it. Lower yourself down, going for that 30-second stretch. Breathe into it, nod your chin down. You want to be on the back of your head, not the top of it. Beautiful. 10 more seconds. Bring the bottom leg back in. Take your hand on the outside of this foot and lower it down. Let the leg drop out. Take a 20-second stretch right here. Nice. Then bring that leg back in. Extend it back out. The other leg comes up. Bring it down and down and down. Another 20 seconds. Of course, you're getting different flexibilities, different capabilities on each side. Just like the four corners, different capabilities on each side. Last 10 seconds. Slide the bottom leg in, drop this over, push into the thigh. Bring it up off the floor and grab it. Keep pushing in with your elbow. And then you're going to slip those knees side by side, widen them and rock it to your elbows. Yay. Give yourself a little bit of a back massage. Nice. You're doing beautiful work. Good. We're going to drop them to the front, curl ourselves to the front. Come on up. Do a little bit of a tree pose right here. I'd like you to roll your shoulders back for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up. 5, 6, 7, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to curl to the knee side first. Good. Over. Curled arm, lifting up out of the hip, looking to where the curl takes you. Then you're going to come down to your leg, but you're going to put your chest right next to your knee. Not on the leg, not in the center, just right next. And come on down to that stretch. Then you're going to frame your leg with your hand, lift your chest up and put it to the outside of that knee. So you're coming over the top of it to the other side. And then push in and bring yourself up, and we're going into a spinal twist on the over here on the knee side. Lift up. Now side bend over the leg, so come on down. Your arm is right on top of that leg. And then baby wild thing into a lift. Bring yourself down, switch to the other side tree. Nice. Lift yourself up, knee side bend first. Then lower down inside the knee, right beside the leg. Feel that stretch in your back. Then push into the floor and take yourself outside the knee, just as far as you can go. Then bring yourself up and over into your spinal twist. We go and go and go. Lift yourself up and breathe. And then the curl down over your leg. And then up into baby wild thing. Good. Bring yourself down. We want just one straddle and one fall forward. Just trying to get the back release and then walk it in. Let's get to our tabletop and we'll do some more back releases. Good. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Curl up like a cat. Bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Last time, we're rolling through this today. And curl up like a cat. Tuck those toes under. Push your up into downward facing dog. Pushing in every direction. Chest to thighs, feet. Open fingers into mat. Heels to floor. Just release it down. And walk it in. I'd like us to be in a halfway fold. Hands on the shins, body reaching, reaching, reaching forward. Walk it in so you can see it. Right here. And then curl up, expanding your shoulder blades, pulling up through the vertebrae one at a time. Get your head over your tailbone. Beautiful. Bring your hand across. Guide your head over. And up. Good. And on the other side, over. And up. And then reach behind and lower down. And release. Soften those knees. It's washing machine. Okay, I went over time. Of course. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. And thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates single, single, double. I hope you had fun.